Hey yo guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DT Football Channel, and this is your preview for PSG, the European champion, versus Chelsea Football Club, the world champion. I'm sure you guys, a lot of you can still remember that night at, I've forgotten the name of the stadium in America, where Chelsea Football Club surprised everyone by whooping Paris Saint-Germain's ass in the final to win the Club World Cup. So, without further ado, let's get into Liam Rosner interview preview for the press conference before I let you know my thoughts and show you guys my first 11 going into the game. So, I will start with what Liam Rosner was asked about the Club World Cup final, which we played under Maresca, obviously. He said he watched the game back in Derby County. He said it was a late one and it was a great game. Two fantastic team, it was a fantastic performance from the boys. And he went on. He was also asked, like, did he went to the Club World Cup? He was like, oh, he was there for the Benfica game. Yes, the one that was delayed. A lot. I remember that night. And he was asked again about his time in France. He said it was an incredible experience for him and fantastic experience in the country. And he's so glad to be back in Paris, in France, playing PSG. And he never knew it would be this fast coming back to France already. And he was asked about the threat PSG will pose for Chelsea tomorrow. He said PSG, they are a world-class team and it will be crazy not to expect anything else than a world-class performance from the players of PSG because they have a world-class manager, but at the same time it's a two-legged game. He was also asked about this goalkeeper situation. He said, of course, just like he mentioned before, like every decision depends, he will make with the goalkeeper, depends on Chelsea going into the game, and he will decide which goalkeeper will be fit for the match. And he was also asked about how the French media treated him. He said they were incredible to him. He enjoyed his time in France. He will always say, "Oh, he plays for Strasbourg in his heart." He has a very huge respect for the French football Ligue 1 in total. So he was also asked about the impact of the Club World Cup has on Chelsea players and the PSG players. Entirely, he said, if you speak about it too much, sort thing, it will want turn to something you don't want it to turn to. So he said the idea is for us to be strong as possible in the crunch great games, and Levi is back in modified training as it was announced today. I'm so happy Levi is back. That guy is a leader to this squad. He's a leader definitely, and the way he commands our back line, we need him to be back as soon as possible. At the same time, we cannot rush him because the injury, it's a big one. ACL is not a joke at all. So he said Jamie Gittins is back. He said he's working very hard on the injury load and we need to continue on that. And he was also asked, like, what is his biggest learning at Chelsea as a coach so far. He said he does not want to look at it over each game. He said where we are going and where we want to be, it's a long-term process. It's not just a short time. It's not just by game or something. And he's very confident. He's a confident person as a manager, and he's really confident in the players also. And he was also asked about what happened between Luis Enrique and João Pedro during the Club World Cup final incident. He said, for sure, Luis Enrique is a top level coach, as we all know, and he's a fantastic player too during his playing days, and he has taken that kind of intelligence into his managerial career. But passions should have limits. And also, he was asked about more on Luis Enrique. He said he himself doesn't have too much ego or something, but at the same time, he remembered him showing his Strasbourg players then how PSG were playing. Like he's someone that can tap into others' intelligence and vision just to make himself better. No ego. And he was asked about politics, about Trump and everything. He said he doesn't look at that. He just think about football. But at the same time, when things are going on around the world and people are dying, it's not a good place to be in. And he was also asked about Chelsea being young and PSG being young. His response was that PSG won the Champions League last year. It's not just about being young, it's about having the quality. When the players are good, regardless of the age, you just have to trust them. And he said he just figured out the age of Malo Gusto in the bus while traveling to Paris, that Gusto is just 22 years old and he will be going to the World Cup with France already. So it's not just about the age, it's the ability, the quality, the physicality, and everything. Those qualities are the things you need in these players. So that is that. What I just feel about the Liam Rosner presser is that I'm glad Liverpool is back, and I'm sure he's preparing these players in the right way going into this game. Like Gusto also said in the presser that this game is going to be different totally to the one we played at the Club World Cup. It's two like this, the Champions League is a different competition to also. So I'm glad. I'm sure he will have done his research and everything, how PSG have been playing and how we can punish them, tomorrow, which is very, very important to us, because the result we get in Paris might set the tone for us how we are going to play the game when we get to Stamford Bridge also. So it's very, very important. Please and please, if it's your first time, don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, let me know your thoughts about everything we are discussing. And without further ado, this is my first 11 going into the game versus PSG tomorrow. I'm going with our strongest 11 right now. I will have Robert Sanchez in goal, Chaloba and Fofana pairing, Rhys James on the right, Cucurella on the left. I will have Moses Kai. We should expect a very strong midfield. I believe we want to control that game. We know what PSG midfielders can do, so we should expect a three-man midfield tomorrow. Casido, Andre Santos, and Enzo Fernandez. So up front, we should expect Cole Palmer from the right, might have to be coming in, and Pedro Neto from the left. The seniority, maturity, will be the one. And I remember he had a good performance against PSG also in the Club World Cup, so they might want him to repeat that. And João Pedro up front, we remember what he did at the final also. Pedro Neto, João Pedro, and Cole Palmer. So I'm very sure he will want those three guys up front going into this game also. Our performance lately, I'm not confident that we just say, oh, we are going to win this game or something, even after what we did against Wrexham. So, I'm going this game Chelsea 2, PSG 2. That's my honest prediction for the game tomorrow. If you guys think otherwise, you can let me know in the comment section what's your score prediction. Please and please, if it's your first time, don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button. Let me know your thoughts about everything we have discussed, and I will see you guys tomorrow when it's all said and done. Peace and love.